Yeah, we can. Okay. Maybe we can even do this. Do we see another? This one. 那篇精彩写文真的很. In here, can you see the important words? Like, is there any grammar pattern you know?
I see the
的很好, right? This one, right? How it works? What we can put in front of the and what we can put after the. Check the grammar pattern if you can't remember. It's okay. Before the is,
verb.
we have to put verb, right?
Yes.
After the is, we have to put
Verb or adjective.
verb or adjective.
Yes.
Okay, then we will find verb or maybe adjective. So in here, 那篇 is a verb. 那篇.
No.
Whenever you see 这 or 那, you have to remember the pattern of 这 or 那. After 这 or 那 is, you have to put measure word plus what?
No.
Noun, this pattern, right? So when you see 那篇, maybe there will be another noun to follow this, okay? This is not a verb or adjective. 精彩 is it a verb? Is it adjective? Or is it a verb or noun? What is this? 精彩. Wonderful.
It's an adverb.
Is wonderful.
Wonderful.
Wonderful is adjective.
Adjective.
If it's adverb, it will be wonderfully, right? I don't know, maybe there will be that kind of English, right? So yeah, maybe I think so. So wonderful is adjective. 精彩. Okay, 精彩 is adjective. So we got one adjective after maybe put the. So when you have verb the adjective that pattern, what can you put between the and adjective? What can you put?
Between the and adjective. No.
Are you sure? Verb the.
Our verb the verb or adjective.
No, this one. What can you put?
Adverb.
Yeah. So no, it's okay. It's first time. So otherwise, it will be verb the adjective, or maybe it can be verb the adverb plus adjective. Because for me, this question is like 100 times already. So I know what will come next. So that's why I tell you before ahead of time. You know, if I were a student, I don't even know this pattern. Okay, verb the adjective. So be relaxed. Don't worry. Okay. You just need to answer the question. If you don't know, just check it again. Okay. So here we have shared this word is it verb? Is it noun? Is it adjective? Is it a verb? Share.
Right. It's verb.
Yeah, of course it's verb. So we have verb, 写, we have the, we have 精彩 adjective, right? 写的精彩 and be careful. Yeah. 写的精彩, right? And we have 文章. What's the meaning of 文章? If you don't know, check in dictionary or books. That's the way of learning, you know. If you don't know, just check it. Even me, I use that method. Can you find? You don't know?
No, it's pinyin. I think I don't know.
If you don't know pinyin,
I can write.
you can write back in exam.
Yeah.
Yeah. So listen to that sound. 文章. If you are not sure about this is en or an, just write together like this. 文章. If this is This is not the one you guess. You have to write maybe like this. Okay? Whenever you hear 将这个词 if I'm pronounced wrongly, it will be 将. Actually, this will be 张 that word. So whenever you are not sure, you have to use all the way together. For example, it can be W-A-N-G-I-N-G, or maybe it can be W-E-N-G-I-N-G, or maybe it can be W-A-N-G-A-N-G, or maybe W-A-N-G-H-A-N-G. Okay, you have to try E and A and the word together. Say H-G together. Okay, so in here, one Zhang, I say one Zhang. Actually, my pronunciation is not very correct. It should be 文蒸. So you can guess which PN it will use. So you have to practice a lot in order to pass the exam. Whenever you had one word, you have to try to type. And is it the same as the one they say or they are not saying yet? Then you will find. And how can I say? The easiest way to find a word is type together. Don't type one by one. For example, in here, you have to type W-E and one word, say H-E-N-G, another word, right? But type together and it will be more easy. Okay. Sometimes the shortcut, and this is not good method as for a teacher, but it's a tricky method. It's like you just write W and say H.
Okay.
Then it will come out. Try it. For example, here, we'll write 完章, 对吧? And we are not sure about the words. Then you type W and G. There's two words together. It comes outside, right? And maybe W, J, you can't find that word. You have to type W, Z, H. Is it coming out?
Yes.
Yeah, of course it's coming out. You know, this is a tricky part, and actually it's not good to teach to students like this, but it can help you to pass the exam, you know? So this is 完整, you find it. What's the meaning of 完整? And what is the word?
Exactly.
It's an article, and it's used as a noun or verb or adjective.
An article is a noun.
Noun, right? So we have pronoun plus, measurable plus, noun, 那篇文章, right? We got that phrase. 那篇文章. Okay, so we have 写的精彩, we have 那篇文章 already, oh? And we still love one word, 很. Where we can put 很? Before, check again. Before, yeah, before.
Before adjective.
Yeah, adjective. So we will put 精彩.
Adverb.
Yeah, 很 is above. So 写的很精彩, right? So we have two parts. 写的很精彩, 那篇文章. Which one can be subject?
Subject can be noun, can be.
Yeah, 那篇文章. So we put yeah. 那篇文章. Okay. I use this method since I passed HSK 4. So it has been a year, like 2 years, 3 years. So now I practice a lot because I teach every day, right? And then right now, even I see I already find the word. So what we need is to practice. If you practice a lot, then you will get that pattern, okay? And this pattern is very important, okay? And we see another word. 90 is 我被扔进了封信垃圾桶. What we see. Is there any important grammar pattern in here?
Yes.
被很好. How we work with 被. What we put in front of 被. Check the pattern again.
Okay. It was a noun.
Yeah, of course. Noun, but like, is it subject or object?
It's
Yeah, yeah, object. No, object, okay? It's object.
It's so
Plus pay. Plus subject. Plus. And then verb, this
Yeah.
pattern. So like if we have other, we can put after verb. Like this is called predicate, right? So in here we see which one can be object, which one can be subject. Where is verb? Which one is verb?
Oh, verb.
Which one is verb?
I can't understand. I can't remember those words.
Uh-huh, all the words, right? So you sure. This word, right?
Wow.
War. War can be subject or war can be object. Most of the time, war, me, I will be subject, right? So this will be subject maybe most of the time, like 90% of the time it will be subject. But we'll see again, 人静了, whenever 了 is close to one word, most of the time, this word will be verb. If you confuse, okay, if you confuse or in exam you can find where is word, where is verb, you just find 了. Together 了 is, it can be verb, like it will be like probably 90% of the time. So this is verb, okay? And we have 风信 and 垃圾桶. Can you find 垃圾桶, 垃圾桶? Which character was that? Like, can you write the PN for me?
Yes.
垃圾桶.
It's a dustbin.
Yeah, 垃圾桶.
It's spinach there.
Uh-huh. 垃圾桶. Yeah, so if you don't so sure, LAGITONG. If you don't so sure, just use the shortcut. LGT. 垃圾桶, right? So, okay, 垃圾桶 is like dustbin. So it will be, it can be object, right? And how about this 信封? What's the meaning of 信封? Can you try to search in using shortcut P? 信封. What and what? 信封. Which alphabet and which alphabet? 信封. 信封.
I think I'm not using this one.
信 is X. 封 is 封. 波泼摸佛. 封. 信. Which one? Which alphabet?
No, I didn't.
风波泼摸佛. F. And then you find. Is there any 信封? Yeah. 信封. 信封. Okay. Ace F a lot, oh? There's a lot of Ace and F, oh? Am I wrong? No. Must be. Yeah, there is number 3, right? Yeah, number 3, right? I will find it again. I don't believe. This shortcut is not working. I don't believe that. So now I'm kind of, bad. Oh, here. Find it here. Okay, ASAP. So you have to know at least they are P, the very first letter of P, okay? 信封, okay. So we have 信封 and it's work as now, right? So we have 我, this word, 信封, this word, and 垃圾桶, 3 words. That can use as subject or object. Then you have to decide which one can be object, which one can be subject.
We have said wash is most of the time subject.
Subject, yeah. So if, okay, then compare this and this two again. This can be subject, or this can be subject, or this can be subject. Which can be subject?
I think the 垃圾桶 can be subject.
垃圾桶 can do something?
No.
No, right, yeah. Subject mean that someone did that thing or that verb, something like that action, that manner. So subject has to be something that can make things happen, right? So 我 have to put after 被, right? 被 plus 我. Okay, which one will be subject? Sorry, which one will be object?
Object will be 垃圾桶.
信封 or 垃圾桶?
I'm sorry, what's the meaning of 信封?
Letter.
Letter.
Yeah, a letter to you, yeah. So
信封.
Yeah, 信封. Because like in some question, they will be tricky, like this kind of question. They will give you 2 things that can be object. Then you have to remember this affect to this verb or this, sorry, this verb affected to this thing or this verb affected to this thing, okay? The letter is thrown or 垃圾桶 is thrown. Which one can be thrown? A letter. So this will be object. So 信封 and then 被我扔进了 sorry 扔进了垃圾桶. Why I put 垃圾桶 as the last one? Because whenever you have another phrase or another word except from this button, most of the time you put backside.
Okay.
This can help you like shortly.
And I used to think whenever I say warning, it should start at the beginning.
Most of the time. Yeah, most of the time. Okay, most of the time. Not 100%, but sometimes it's 80%, sometimes it's 90%, something like that.
Also, if I would write will be later, this would have been wrong.
Yeah, of course, totally wrong. You can be thrown by letter. Otherwise, it will be broken-hearted letter. Yeah. So let's see another 91. 的母亲突然看着吃惊我. In here, we see this one. What's the grammar button on this? What we put in here, right? What we put in front of the, we put, yeah, edited or maybe above in front of this the, and then we put verb. That is right. So we find what is adjective, what is adverb, or what is verb. 母亲, do you know 母亲 that word?
母亲 is it parents?
Yeah, something like that, but no parents. 母亲 is mom, mother. And after mother, there is something, some word. If you don't know, just leave it. In exam too. Something you can read, you just read the word you know, okay? And this kind of word you don't know, just leave it in exam. But when you practice, you definitely have to know, okay? In here, we know 母亲, right? Something like parents or maybe mother or something like that. Then that means it's a person, right?
Yeah.
It's a person. So it can put in subject place or it can also put in object place. And whenever it comes with another word, it can be, most of the time, it can be subject. Because we have this pattern. Subject plus adverb plus verb, this pattern, right? So after subject, we can put adverb before verb. So most of the time, the adverb is the difficult part, difficult one. So when you see this kind of difficult words, just, this trick can help you 60%. If you're smart enough, it can help you to 80 or 100%, okay? To be smart is like, just practice a lot. Okay, but sometimes for me, I just remember like this. Okay, there's some word beside 母亲, like behind 母亲. 母亲 is already can be subject, so this can be verb. So this can be adverb, right? And then we just keep seeing. 看着 is a verb. Is a verb.
It's a verb.
Right? Because 看 we already know, right? So we have to put after the. And then we see 吃惊. 吃惊. Okay, if you don't know, just leave it, okay?
Okay.
我 subject object.
Can be
Subject, yeah, can be object. If the word is saying 母亲 and 我, you can put 我 as a subject or you can put 母亲 as a subject because there's no difference. They're just giving you 2%, right? But in here, there's another word after now. So that means this can be subject plus now, a subject plus adverb. And this can be, if we already have subject, this can't be subject anymore.
Yes.
So this will be object. So we have subject, we have verb, we have object. What we still need for this pattern? We need adjective or maybe a verb. So we still love this word. We don't know where to put, right? But the other words we already know where to put. This we put in front of the subject. This we put at the end of the subject. And where we will put this word? In front of the right. So 吃惊 and 母亲突然吃惊的看着我，可以吗？
可以。
Okay. And in exam, you can pass.
Okay.
Because if you don't know how to type this, what will you do, right? So at least you have the idea to type, to type the word. If you want to say easy, it will be easy. If you want to say difficult, it will be difficult because there is some shortcut way to remember. For example, whenever you see this word, ran, and it work as a, how can I say, it work as a adverb most of the time. And when you see ran this word, you have to find the word, the other word that is using with ran. You have to read a little bit, okay? Then, for example, in here. Or maybe you have to find this. No. 没有，百度没有。 This is the method we use in we use in HSK 5 or 6. Because in HSK 5 or 6, there is too much to remember, right? So we like to use this method, like finding some words that is connected to this word. So you can find, for example, in like, that's why I'm telling you to use this book. In here, when you see here, the way they arrange the word is like similar. 包火、包很、包子、宝贝、宝贵、保持、保全、保留、保享, something like that, the similar word. So when you read every day, in your mind, there's some idea about that word. At least you know how to read it. Okay, that is one method. The another method is whenever you have some structure, you can predict that this word will have the same meaning. For example, like this. This. Can you read this word? Like. Ma. What about this word? Ma. Yeah. 吃饭了吗？你去了吗？洗澡了吗？ Something like that, right? And how about this word?
I don't know, it's ma.
Okay, then skip that. How about this word? Ma, yeah, mother, right? Ma.
Yeah.
So most of the words we have this can pronounce as more other word, right? And you check here. Here is ma, 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 ma. And then we have a lot of ma, that's all. Maybe it would be different in tones, but it will be same in writing or character. So when you read one character, maybe you can try to type something. If you are right, you get the feeling of I am already success, you know. but if you can't get that feeling, you can remember, oh, this one is kind of different from others. You can remember easily. So trying to practice like that. Okay. So this kind of word, it will be kind of different, but it's kind of special, so you will remember it. Okay. So this sentence, can you understand this and how it arranged, right? 母亲突然吃惊的看着我。OK 92，卷舌所有人回到了都宾馆。Which one will be above? Which one will be above? One we have le, that word. In front of le, most of the time it will be above. So we got the verb of 回到了, right? 回到了。Which one will be subject? 宾馆。宾馆 what's the meaning of 宾馆？
Subject is something of which can do.
Yeah, which can do. 宾馆 do. 宾馆回到了，宾馆能回到吗？不能，对吧？ So which one will be?
Subject will be
所有人。At least you can read 人, right? 人民 people, right? People 回到了, right? So 所有人回到了什么地方？
宾馆。
对的，宾馆 this will be object, right? And we still have this and this. Okay, so whenever, like another shortcut, whenever your sentence is meaningful and you still love other thing like that, you can predict that as adverb. So as an adverb, you have to put between subject and verb, right? This method can't be right always. I have to say that. Maybe 60% of the time it can be right, okay? So just make a guess. If you're lucky enough, you will pass, okay? So 所有人回到了 in front of 回到了 you can put 都 and 卷舌 two words together, okay? Normally 都 can emphasize on verb or it can also emphasize on subject. So in here, 所有人 means a lot of people. All the people arrive back. So this though have to emphasize on subject. 所有人都 and then 准时 mean like on time, right? How they arrive back? They arrive back on time. This 准时 emphasize on 回到了. So it has to be in front of 回到了. So the answer will be 所有人都准时回到了宾馆. Is it okay? Yes. And then 大概由火车站这里离1公里. When we see 离, this is the important pattern for HSK level 2. This Li is working as in front of Li, we have to put one place. After Li, we have to put another place. So this means like between two places, and you have to put adjective or maybe degree, means like this place from this place is far, like 2 kilometers, 3 miles, 3-hour walking, something like that. You have to put degree sometime, okay? So this is the pattern. So in here, they already say 这里 is one place, right? Where is another place? Which one is another place?
火车站.
Yeah, 火车站. So we can write 这里离火车站. And then we write adjective, right? If they don't have adjective, we have to write degree. Like, what is that?
1公里.
1公里 means 1 kilometer. Where will we put you?
Before
1公里, right? So 有1公里. And what we have left?
大概.
大概. How 大概 works? After 大概, we put number. It's like saying about the number, but it's not exact number. 大概 is like overall or something like that. So we have to put in front of 1公里. But 大概 is used as an adverb. So it can put in front of verb and then number. So we have to say 这里离火车站大概有几公里，可以吗？
可以。
可以，对吧？好 ，and then 94这些报纸按排列好，请把时间顺序。In here, what we see, like the important grammar pattern. Is there any important grammar pattern? Which one?
把.
Yeah, 把. So after 把, what will we put after 把? Here. Subject, 把, object, right? But be careful. When you have 请, that word, maybe sometimes they can omit the subject. Like, if you know who will do that job, they will omit the subject. So in here, there is no subject. Okay? 请把. Which one will be object? Which one will be object? Yeah, right. 这些报纸 because this 这 most of the time it will be like pronoun, right? Pronoun plus Michelle plus noun that pattern, right? So it can put in subject place or object place. Here we don't have subject, that will be object, right? 这些报纸. Okay, and then which one will be verb? Which one will be verb? Another trick. Because HSK 1 to 4 is like 1,200 words, vocabulary, and there will also be adjective. Sorry, grammar pattern, right? So there will be a lot of grammar, but then we haven't known from HSK 1 to 4, right? We are using shortcut right now. So there will be a lot for you to remember, but it's okay. We'll make it happen, okay? Whenever you see how after verb, how can use as a adjective like good, right? 比如说 like 好吃,好喝, something like that. And it can also use as a compliment after verb. That means the thing is done, finished. Okay, that I guess this is in HSK 3 grammar, but if you study for HSK 3 like standard course book, you will see verb plus how means this is complement or result for this verb. Means like this verb is like we are doing some action and how the action is end or complete, something like that. So in here, 排列, the word is verb. So according to pattern, ba plus object plus verb, right? Subject, bound, object, verb. So in here we have to put 排列法. Are we done?
No,
We still love?
we still have
对,时间,顺序. Okay, at least you can read 时间, right? 时间 means time. So whenever you see this, and another trick, and or maybe 按照, whenever you see these two words, you have to put noun or maybe noun phrase after that. Okay, noun or noun phrase after and or 按照. So in here, and plus 时间顺序. The problem is where we will put this. 请把这些报纸排列好，按时间顺序。哦，请把还是按时间顺序，请把这些报纸排列好。We don't know, right? So just remember. And plus noun phrase plus verb. You have to put in front of verb because this and or 按照 is giving you an instruction to do something according to this. According to this, do this, something like that. So in here, you have to arrange this newspaper according to time. So this and plus 时间顺序 have to put in front of verb. So the answer will be 请把这些报纸 and 时间顺序排列好，可以吗？
可以。
你看得懂吗？
Yeah,
一点点，一点点，没事，你再看几遍就可以啊。好，然后体检妹妹大学的生活适应了。Which one will be verb?
The verb will be
Which one will be verb? Which one?
it looks like
Yeah, of course. Yeah, that is in front of law. Most of the time that will be verb, right? So just choose this. 适应了. Okay. So in front of verb there will be subject. Which one will be subject?
subject will be maybe
很好，妹妹. Which one will be object?
大学
很好，对的，大学的生活。好 the is the sentence is already meaningful. 妹妹适应了大学生活 is kinda meaningful, right? And we still love one word. So we can assume this is adverb and we can put between subject and verb. So 妹妹已经适应了大学的生活. Is it okay? So in exam, there will be this kind of sentence, like giving you like 3 marks. This is so easy, right? So this kind of sentence will be 3 or 4 sentences like this, and little bit difficult will be 3 sentences. Very difficult will be 3 sentences, something like that. So if you know the easy one, if you know the little bit difficult, that means at least you can pass the exam. Okay, at least you can pass the exam. So in here, we don't know how to find the verb, right? At the first. But later, you know how to find the verb already, right? So that means practice. So you practice a lot. and you will get
Okay, so the first
Mhm.
thing in the sentence section,
find
the
is
verb.
verb or maybe adjective.
Yeah.
Because some sentence they use adjective as an main words of the sentence. Okay? Is it okay?
Yes.
Yeah. I think like in this holiday you still have time.